Hey everybody, welcome back to another install video with the Ford F-150 Raptor. This is the 2023 model. You guys have seen on the channel that we have, this is as my new daily. So we're gonna be doing a couple things with it today. We're gonna start with ditch lights from Rigid, and then we're gonna add some other stuff to it. So stay tuned, let's see what we got. All right, everybody. So here is the Rigid light kit. It's the A-pillar light kit for the F-150 Raptor. They're the DSS lights. So they've got not just forward projection, but a little on the sides as well. You guys can see here, there's the part number if anybody's interested. It tells you the specs of the lights. So let's open this for the first time. Let's check it out. So again, here we've got what's included. You've got the lights, the brackets, the hardware, the yellow covers, black covers, and harnesses. So here we've got the lights. You guys can see here, there's the black covers, there's the driving light covers, and obviously all the harnesses are below this. So we're gonna get all this stuff out. We're gonna lay it here on the bed of the truck so we can see all the stuff we have to work with. We'll tell you what you guys need to have to be able to do the install, and then we'll walk you through step by step on the install. One thing I want to point out really quick, so these are going to be going on this portion of the truck right here, in between this little rubber gasket and this piece. I actually had, you can barely see it, I had this PPF'd and wrapped around the corner so that if the bracket does rub on there, it's not going to rub any of the paint off or anything like that. Just a quick extra step to try and make sure that we have, you know, this truck in as best condition as we possibly can. But we'll be filming the rest of this today and going through everything. Leave some comments below if you have questions about where we got this or anything like that. But we're gonna get going on this, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so as you saw, we've already shown you guys what's inside the box. Now, let me tell you where this is going. So here we are underneath the hood of the truck. We're gonna be taking out these two bolts right here. They're 13 millimeters. We're going to take those out. We're going to install the bracket. We're going to put brackets on both sides. We're going to unclip these all the way around so we can run the wires over to that side. We're going to need to take out the battery, find the bundle of wires behind the battery so we can hook this up to the upfitter switches, because I just want to be able to reach up, flip the switch, and go. So follow me around to the back. Let's go ahead and unbox everything and lay everything out. It says in the directions, the only thing we need is a 10 millimeter to go ahead and build the bracket and a 13 millimeter to take these out. Should be a pretty straightforward install. For the installation purposes, we're actually going to put painter's tape along here and along the top, just so we don't have any scratches or issues. Want to make sure that this looks the best it can when we're done. So follow me around to the back. Let's unload everything. Let's unbox everything. Take a look and see what we got. All right, guys, here we are at the back of the truck. We've been over this already. What's interesting about this than some of the other ones is that this actually has a side shooter optic. It's 3 LEDs on each side, meaning that there is a right and a left ditch light. Unlike a lot of the other ones that just have forward facing, this actually gives you some side pattern as well, which is pretty cool. 50,000 hours of lifespan. That's pretty cool. Probably won't own the truck that long, but it's nice to know I have it. So we'll go ahead and open this up. For the first time, let's take a look and see what we've got. So this is obviously going to be the lights. We've got light covers. We've got the driving light covers. And then below this is all of the stuff. So here's all of our brackets right here. And all of our assembly hardware below that. It's already got the directions in here. I went ahead and printed them out just in case, but it's already got the directions in here ready to go. So that'll be nice. And then obviously, I'm going to use one of these things to break into this thing, but obviously the wiring kit is going to be in here with the actual lights. So if you look in here, here we go. So there's your wiring kit with your waterproof harnesses. Little packing for space, and then here we go. You guys are going to be able to see the lights for the very first time. There they are, guys. So this is the Rigid light. You can see right now just by looking at it, that's going to be the driver's side because it's got the 3 lights on this side. Nice and sturdy construction. obviously great connectors. It's done really well. This is going to look really nice on the truck. We've got obviously 2 of these, and then below that just some hardware to mount them to the actual A-tiller connectors. So I'll go ahead and get these all assembled, and you'll be able to see us start putting them in the truck here shortly. Okay, so we've got the brackets installed. We just put the pod lights on. Again, there's a driver and a passenger side in this set. Remember, the 3 LEDs are on the side of the truck that are going to face out this way. So obviously this is the driver's side. It's going to face this way. That one's the passenger side. So again, really tight tolerances, but everything seems to be in there. We've got this snug down, but not all the way tight because we want to adjust the heights. We want to adjust these and get them perfect. Okay. So we've run the wire. You can come in here and see this. We've run the wire behind the rubber gasket. Okay. Down through here where we've got to unplug all this stuff. You guys can see where the factory wiring harness, we got the weatherproof connectors on there. We're going to run this across the front of the truck. We've got it hooked up to this one over here, and we're going to run the cable down. We're going to ground it on the truck, and then we're going to hook it up to the upfitter switches. I've got to get the owner's manual out and look and see which switch corresponds to what, because they're all color coded in there. So if you haven't seen that before, Ford was nice enough to go ahead and literally make each upfitter switch a different color, and they tell you based on the amperage what color you need to have for what accessory you're putting on. So if you're doing a winch or a light bar, or in this case ditch lights, you have different options to do with each one. So we're going to take the battery out because that'll make it easy for us to get back to that. Once we get the battery out and we get this thing buttoned up, we'll put everything back together, we'll throw the lights on, and you guys can check it out. Okay, so we ran the wires right here. They go underneath these tabs all the way across. I ran them all the way across over to here. And you can see the wire coming down through here. And then it is grounded right here to the frame. And then it plugs in. And I'm gonna show you guys, I had a little trouble finding the schematic for the different lights. So I'm gonna go ahead and include that in here. But you can see everything's nice and tucked away. It's super clean, doesn't stand out. And now let's take a look and see what it looks like on the truck. There they are. So I mentioned it before, there's a driver and a passenger side light in this kit. The driver's side light has these 3 LEDs on this side along with the LEDs in the front. And the passenger light, same way. 3 LEDs on this side along with the LEDs in the front. And wait until you guys see these things turned on. It is awesome. But it looks pretty cool. Very very clean install. You guys can see the way the brackets are on there. They're really nice. No issues there. I highly recommend this kit. It's really, really cool. So let's check out what they look like with the lights on. Okay, so we finally got everything installed. We connected them to the upfitter switches, and we're inside the truck. So I just want to give you a little bit of visual inside the truck before we start, before we go outside the truck and see what it looks like head on. But inside the truck, it actually looks pretty cool. So here are the factory upgraded fog lights, the ones I told you to give a little bit more direct light. You can see them right there. They give almost like a spotlight. And then if you look, here are the ditch lights. Okay, so now we're gonna go outside and see what they look like outside. Okay, everybody, so I'm trying to get this so we don't get some solar flare or some light flares in the video. But here's the Raptor with everything off. We're gonna go ahead and turn the fog lights on. So that's the factory fog lights. Now we're gonna turn the beam lights on, okay? And you guys can see, look at that beam pattern. That is much better than the lights that are on the truck factory. You get a nice strong beam pattern in there. And then here we go. Ditch lights, look at this. Whoa, oh my God, look at this. Look at that. How crazy is that? I mean, this is with the ditch lights on. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. All All right, guys, hope you liked the video. If you have questions about Rigid, if you have questions about the ditch lights or the Raptor or the upfitter switches or anything like that, give me a shout, give me a follow, let me know how I can help, and I'll be happy to do what I can. Appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the truck, and more to come.